Hello, welcome back to the Marathon Developer. In this screen capture, we're going to build your first iOS application, which is going to be a Hello World app. So I'm running Xcode 9.1. There might be a new version that's available, but what I'm going to show you today for this basic app should work for any version of Xcode 9. I'm going to go ahead and create a new application. I'm going to do a single view app. There are many other templates that you can use to create your application, but for this simple demonstration, the single view will work. I'm going to click Next, and I'm going to call this Hello World. I'm going to leave my name the same, and then the organization identifier, the reverse of my domain name, the same as well. That creates a bundle identifier. I'm going to leave it as Swift. I don't need core data or unit testing for the time being. Go ahead and click Next and create. And what we get is the file on my desktop right here. And let's do a quick tour of Xcode. So over on the left side, we have the navigation window. In the middle, we have the editor area. When we launch our application, we're going to see debugging over on the bottom section right here. And over on the right side, we're going to see the utility window. So the two files that we're going to work with today and that we care about are going to be the storyboard and then the Swift file. So let's go ahead and take a look at the storyboard, which is going to be our GUI. I don't need to be too concerned with the controller scene right now, so I'm going to minimize that. And I'm going to go ahead and place a label on top of my GUI. And I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. And I'm going to center it out. And I'm going to put the name in here, Joe. And later on, what I'm going to do is add some functionality in order to be able to change that out. But let's go ahead and launch this in our simulator. And one of the nice things with Xcode and the simulator is it actually runs pretty quickly. If you've ever worked with Android Studio and any of the emulators, they can be a little challenging sometimes. So as our application launches, what I'm going to do is later on put a button and then a text field. There we go. Our app is running. Perfect. Let's go ahead and stop that. So now I'm going to go ahead and put a button in here. And we'll make that a little bit bigger. We'll try and center it next to our name. And we're going to say change name. And let's go ahead and capture some information from the user. So we need a text field. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger as well. There we go. Looks like we're set for our GUI element, which is good. Let's go to the editor assistant right now, which is these two rings and allows us to live in two worlds. So we're going to live inside the GUI element itself and then our code file, which is going to be our view controller for this particular project. And let's go ahead and create two outlets and one action. So I'm going to click on that label, hit the control key and drag this over. And this label, I'm going to call this my label. And I'm going to do the same thing for the text area. I'm going to click on that, drag it over, and I'm going to call this one my name text. Click connect. The other aspects of that you don't need to worry about for the time being. And we'll do the last one, but this is going to be an action. When somebody clicks on that button, we want it to change the name. So instead of outlet, I'm going to click action, and I'm going to say change name. So inside these brackets right here is where we're going to add the code to take what's in this text box and change this label right here. In fact, I already have that coded out here, so I'm going to copy this for the sake of time savings and paste it in my brackets right here. So what's going to happen is this is going to take that label and change it to name text, what I have in that text field right here. Let's go ahead and launch the application out and see that that works. So you can see the debugging window came up right here. It's hard to tell, but there's my text area. So I'm going to type in Matt because that's my actual name. I'm going to change it, and it says, Hello, Matt. Perfect. Thank you for watching.